Imagine this darkness. You are worth billions. You are the smartest man in the room. You have won the game of capitalism, but you are standing at two funerals of your own children. We tell ourselves that if we just master the charts, if we just make enough money, we will be safe, we will be happy. But the man who mastered the charts better than anyone in history, Jim Simons, learned the hardest lesson of all. You can solve the market, but you cannot solve life. Today, we are not talking about moving averages or support resistance level. We are talking about the ghost in the machine. The man who built the greatest money-making engine in history while his own world was falling apart. To understand this tragedy, you have to understand the height of his success. Jim Simons wasn't a trader. He was a code breaker for NSA during the Cold War. He hunted Soviet spies hidden in radio waves. While he came to Wall Street, he didn't look at the market like a human. He looked at it like a chaotic alien noise. He realized that humans, you, me, the bankers, we are emotional, we are predictable. So he removed the humans. He built the Medallion Fund, a black box algorithm that generated 66% return annually for decades. While Warren Buffett was reading newspaper, Simon's computer were analyzing petabyte of data, sunspot, weather patterns, satellite images, finding invisible pattern that no human eyes could see. He became the Quant King, a god of finance. He had the power to predict the future prices of everything, but there were two moments in life that his billion-dollar algorithm never saw coming. We often think of these billionaires as untouchable, but the universe has a cruel sense of humor. In 1996, at the peak of his power, Jim's son Paul was riding his bicycle near his home. In a split second, a moment of pure chaotic randomness, a car accident, Paul was killed. Instantly, Simons, the man who calculated risk for a living, was brought to his knees by a freak accident. But the darkness wasn't finished. Years later, his younger son Nick traveled to Bali. He went for a swim in the ocean and he drowned. Think about that. You have millions in the bank. You have the best technology in the world. You have solved the greatest mathematical puzzle of the century, but you cannot buy breath for your son. Simons fell into deep depression. He chain smoked 3 packs a day. He realized that the market follows rules, but life is pure entropy. He had conquered the financial world, but at home, he was just a father, staring into the abyss. So why am I telling you this? To make you sad? No. I am telling you this because of what Jim did next. He didn't quit. He didn't let the grief destroy his work. He turned back to the math. He poured his pain into understanding the geometry of the universe. He realized that resilience is the only edge we truly have. The algorithms didn't have feelings, so it kept trading. And Simons realized that to survive, he had to be like the seas, accepting the storms, but remaining deep and vast. He gave away billions to science, trying to understand the very chaos that took his family. As traders, we obsess over losses on a screen. We cry over a red day. But remember Jim Simons, the charts are just a game. Money is just a score. Real strength isn't about never losing money. It's about taking the hardest hits life can throw at you and still showing up to the test the next morning. Don't just try to be a rich trader. Be a strong human, because the market will test your wallet, but life will test your soul. If this story hit you differently, make sure to subscribe. We don't just trade charts here. We trade reality. I'll see you in the next one.